August the 30th, 2022. August the 31st, 2022. And I want to welcome you to the Wednesday edition of Shortcuts for Your Soul. And today I have with me the energy of the Galactic Federation. And they want to talk about that the Earth is responding to human emotions. And this is a really important subject they bring up. Not only is the Earth responding to our emotions, it holds them and retains them and then discharges them in different ways. Gaia has said to us on many occasions before that when so much energy is built up into her, she has to discharge it. Such the same way as you, if you're holding on to fear or anger or upset, it holds in the body. If you don't know how to release it from the system, it can cause outbursts or behaviors that represent that emotion. Well, the Earth is responding to human collective emotion in a similar fashion. That we radiate thoughts and emotional energy with those thoughts, and those emotions go into our biology. We also radiate those emotions out from our biology. We all do that. We're radiating emotions out from our biology. And your capacity and my capacity to alter and change those emotions can alter and affect the way in which the Earth is responding. We can literally change a lot of the events that we're seeing on this planet by altering and changing our collective unconscious energy. And they're continually saying this to me. It's really important that as a species, you learn to regulate and manage your energy properly and effectively, as your energies are what are driving all of your behaviors, all of your conduct, and all of your relationships, both within yourselves and your relationships with those around you, your relationships with your nations. Your energy, your emotion is responsible for all of the effects that you're observing in your human experience. You are not separate from this world. You are not separate from energy. You are not separate from the air. You are unified and connected to it all. And the incoming energies cannot be left as neutral. They will require that you express them one way or another. Energy is like that. It has a movement, it has a life, even if it is imperceptible to your awareness initially. But all emotion seeks expression in this physical dimension. That is simply the reality. Across all timelines, emotion is organizing experience. Your ability to alter and change your emotional energy will indeed alter the experiences that you are currently having in your reality, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in your relationships. There is not one element of your world that is separate from the energy that you individually and collectively align yourself to. And it is so important that you be willing to evaluate and examine your emotions, not simply be harnessed to your intellectualization of thoughts and ideas, but understand the underlying energy to those thoughts. Once you understand the underlying energy to those thoughts, you can alter and change the energy, and the nature and quality of the thoughts connected with them will also change. You change how you are energetically feeling, you will change the nature and quality of thoughts that are produced in your mind, in your speech, and the actions that go through your body. It's very important to understand, for there is a great manifestation on your planet of energy between these two polarities that you call fear and love. And the dominant polarity will produce one effect versus another. Right now you are seeing a great back and forth between suffering and peace, environmental disturbances, environmental beauty. You see the polarity going back and forth. Your emotional energy is not separate from your experiences. Your willingness to become aware of the energy that you hold on to, that you give attention, that you feed and nurture in yourself and in others, is very important. You have the capacity to alter and change the energy that you're holding, the energy that you're giving. and the energy that you're receiving. You, as awareness, have the capacity to alter and change these substances. Your planet hangs in a very particular balance of energy right now. And the energy that you are receiving from what you would call the galactic center, the energy that you're receiving from it is not neutral. It is a movement of energy that can be expressed in one way or another. And how you choose to utilize that energy, especially at this time, will be an amplification of how it might have been used 100 years or 1,000 years or 2,000 years ago. The nature and quality of the energy that you can harness today is different in intensity and degree, and your capacity to utilize that energy effectively is going to determine the subsequent events that are potentially unfolding right now, some of which you are seeing the symptoms of. Your social chaos and disorder that you're observing is not simply an effect of political machinations or social mechanisms. It's a manifestation of qualities of energy that all of you are indulging in and participating in one way, shape, or another. You must understand that you have the capacity to change these energies. Simply using mechanisms of repression and suppression will not alter the underlying emotional currents that are manifesting as the conditions you experience in the world around you. Within each and every one of you is that same limitless, incredible source within you that has the capacity to effect profound changes. Even those that are aware can only do so much in relation to how they utilize these energies. For all of you are using it. Those that are aware and those of you that are unaware, you are all using this infinite reservoir of energy that's coming to all of you and through all of you in every single instant of your existence. What we have come here to say is that your planet is a capacitor for these energies, as is your own body a capacitor for these energies of emotion, these energies of love, of joy, of fear. These energies can be held in the body, and the body can store them, and those energies will have an effect and an impact on your biology as equally as they will have an impact on your environment, for the two are inseparable. They are completely inseparable. And so coming to that place and understanding that you can alter and change your energy, thereby affecting a change in your conditions of existence. Why is it you think that there have been some civilizations in your history that have lasted many millions of years? These creatures that you called dinosaurs, you say they lived for 163 million years without any serious detriment to their existence. Something came and altered that existence. Something came and altered that existence. And it was an alteration in energy. The propagation of these life forms became so great that the system was going under a state of stress because of consumption, and it reacted and responded to it. And the epoch of those creatures ended. And since the manifestation of human consciousness on this planet, there has been a very specific set of cycles in the manifestation of conditions on your world that are directly correlated and related to emotional qualities that you are able to indulge in consciously and intentionally. And these cycles have repeated themselves somewhat randomly. You have noticed a consistent pattern over the last 70,000 years, cycles that you call 12,000 year cycles. You've noticed a pattern over the last 70,000 years that these events occur. But very few of you recognize the correlation between the emotional qualities that you hold in your hearts and minds collectively and their impact upon your environmental conditions. And yet you can look out upon the cities that you have built and the highways and the vehicles that you have flying through the skies, that these are products of certain qualities of emotion, inspiration, passion, excitement. Because there's no emotion that will not seek to have expression in the conditions of your environment. Not one. All emotions will seek to have an expression in the conditions of your environment. There is no escaping that reality of which you are familiar. So we encourage you to begin to evaluate, to begin a process of re-evaluation of your own emotional qualities, both individually and collectively, for each of them has an effect not only in your own experience of being, but also on the broader spectrum of your planet, as do the life forms that are on the other planets of your system likewise affect these changes in various degrees and intensity. If you are willing to examine the nature of your emotions and the structure that they have, and cultivate a process for altering and changing those qualities of energy, not only will you alter the nature and quality of the thoughts that you are producing and generating and thinking, but you'll alter the conditions of your environment, including your own unique biology. But you cannot live in ignorance of this, for it is inevitable that certain qualities of energy will become your experience. It is inevitable, unless you change the quality of that energy in your own consciousness, and thereby emanate and radiate to the world around you that vibrational energy. And then collectively you can begin to restructure the process of unfolding events that has been set in motion for these last 2,000 years. If you understand the nature of your collective consciousness as equally as you can understand the nature of your own individual consciousness, the results are significantly more exponential in terms of time and space collectively than they are individually, although there have been instances where individuals have been able to affect massive changes in collective energy as well. It's one of the reasons why your planet has not experienced a great event at this point, for there are those individuals in this world that hold themselves to light, to love, to compassion, to peace, not simply as a conception or an idea, but as an actual energy, a vibration that they embody and live in every moment of their existence, and in which all of you may choose to indulge in that energy. But you cannot stimulate an energy of fear in others and expect to reap the benefits of love. It is through the stimulation of love that you will reap the benefits of love. There is no escaping the effects of your own causing. You can alter the nature of your cause and thereby change the effect, but you cannot escape the effects of your own causing, but you can change the energy of it. You might say that once the cat is out of the bag, it is out of the bag, and you have to try and get the cat back in the bag. You find yourselves in very interesting times, and we're excited and hopeful that you'll begin to liberate yourself from your ignorance to certain creative processes that you have at your disposal. Your thoughts and emotions are not separate from each other. They have an immediate correlation. And your ability and your willingness to alter and change these energies can liberate you and your species from unnecessary suffering. But you must understand the nature of your ability to utilize energy. There are many here now with you engaged in anchoring these frequencies of love and joy and the corresponding actions that go with those energies. And there are also those that are consciously and unconsciously engaging in energies that are the opposite of that, which you would call fear. And you are witnessing before your very eyes the movement of that creative energy, both on an individual scale and on a global scale. Even on a solar scale, even your sciences are detecting the changes in energy in the planets and stars local to your solar system. They can see there are changes unfolding. But again, energy can be neither created nor destroyed, but it can be changed from one state of existence into another. All energy follows that principle that can be changed from one state to another. When you understand what the mechanism is that can affect that change in energy. As you use your modern devices such as refrigerators and ovens, these things for applying heat or cold to a substance to change its nature by applying a frequency to it, the same process is true also on the scale of the planet, on the scale of the solar system, on the scale of galaxies and universes. It is not so much how great a mechanism is, but that the mechanism works, that when you understand that you are not separate from that very substance that is affecting all visible change and manifestation, and you are in complete alignment with this, you can begin to assert a much greater influence over your experience and existence as you go through this dance of transformation and change that is part of the manifestation of energy from an invisible state to a visible state. Hello, everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Hello, Yolanda. Hello, Olena. Hi, Drusilla. Hello, Bida. Good to see you. Hello, Jacqueline. Hi. Hello. Yes. Yes, I agree. Olena is saying that it seems something needs to be released to make room for that energy, emotion that will get you to do what you wish. And it is true, because your body can only follow the energy emotions that are in it, the thoughts and emotions, and what those thoughts create as an energy. Your body will follow those emotions and those actions. And it's really important to go internal to yourself and find out if you're holding on to anger, you're holding on to fear, you're holding on to shame, learning how to release those emotions so that you can begin to have a space within your system to bring in new energy, to amplify and build vibrations of love and joy and excitement and playfulness and enthusiasm into your biology so that they become the manifesting energies of your life. Very exciting. Yeah, great insight there, Olena. Wonderful. I got two beings that are speaking to me right now, Drusilla. One is saying that you are struggling right now to get upon your feet, but that does not mean that you will not rise to your feet. The other person is saying, yes, you're having a great deal of difficulty understanding the simplicity in which you actually exist, but you are as close to success in learning that you are having difficulty initiating what you are so close to. But you will find that you are able to indeed become aware of what you're capable of and affect these changes. Ultimately, there is no failure in the process of creation. There's simply, if the blocks fall down, you simply build them back up again and you try again. You need simply only watch a little babe and see how a little child learns from the fundamental interaction between itself and the body and the environment. You have a very similar relationship, but you have it on a dimension of emotion and thought that a child does not possess, but the process of reflective learning is still there, that you do learn from your experiences. some experiences can be more painful than others, but you do learn as a result of your experience. And if you learn correctly, then you will not repeat experiences that are no longer necessary, for you have mastered the process of that. Wow, thank you. Question from Elena. Is there a message for me? Thank you so much. I don't know who this is. This is like a fairy type being, and they're saying stay close to the lightness of your smile. Stay close to the lightness of your smile. They're telling me not the lightness as like a weight, but the lightness of your energy, like the lightness of that energy of a smile. To stay close to that. They're saying this will prove very useful to you in the coming days. Yeah, a lot of changes going on. Relationships going through changes. Societies, civilizations going through changes. They're all based in emotional energy. And and you can become conscious of your emotions, or you can be subjective to them. Yes, I understand. Thank you. Question from Vertical. After the body is deceased, do its thoughts continue to exist in the collective consciousness? Yes. If you understand the nature of thought, they exist only so long as the energies are there to sustain them. So you may have fearful, joyful, loving, angry thoughts in your consciousness when your body ceases to function, but those thoughts and those energies remain until the energy is changed. You as a soul, as a sentient being, when you leave a particular experience, you bring with you the vibrational energy of that experience, which then loans itself to your next incarnation, being a match for the vibrational state you leave at. And so you can even perpetuate in your subsequent lifetimes certain qualities or experiences until the energy is changed. But you will leave a residue behind you, for the emotions and thoughts that you have shared with others affect them in varying degrees. You may, if you choose, hang around for a little while and alter or change those energies so that you do not have to carry them forward into another incarnation. Wow, that's cool. I like that idea. Question from Lauren. Today we meet our new niece. May I have a message? They're saying, notice the left hand when it points to you. Notice the left hand. She will let you know that she knows and is aware of her placement in your life now. By the pointing of the left hand, you will know it. It will be to you. Very exciting, Lauren. Congratulations on the new niece. That's wonderful. Question from Rue. Is there a message for me regarding my son? Thank you. Yeah, there is. Do not be distressed, but let your love be offered, and only your love be offered. This will loan itself to the result that is desired. Yes. The words I'm getting from I love you very much, Mom. This is his higher self speaking to you. I love you very much, Mom. My journey, not yours, but I love you very much. Yes. Well, thank you, Rue. Thank you. He's concerned about. He's really been concerned about having disappointed you. So your love will be really useful, more than anything else. Wonderful. Well, good morning, Sachet. Good to see you. We're just in the Q&A section. It's amazing watching these energies come into the planet and feel. I don't know if you guys can feel it too, but everything around is like responding and reacting to these higher vibrational energies. when we receive these ascension energies from this system around us, the sun and the other souls that are radiating their consciousness, the sun is a living entity and it's radiating its light. The earth is a living entity and it's radiating its light. And so are the other planets and the other stars. Everything is literally alive in creation. And we're transmitting and receiving energy back and forth all the time. Become a transformer of energy. Like literally learn to become a transformer of energy. It can be so easy to get caught up in our anger and our fear because those are instinctual reactions from our body, but it's not who you are. Learn to condition your body to love. Condition your body to love. And condition your mind to love. You want to really do that. Question from Daniela. Who of my family has tried to reach me recently? There's a great aunt, and she's wearing this very unusual costume. Like it's clothing. To me, it's a costume in my mind, but something about the dance. And she's got these blue-green eyes, and she's smiling, and there's this funny bow on her head. It's almost like a Swedish outfit. Like it's like checkers, and it's like this big thing, and these dark shoes, and there's like a dance to this. The dance. Something about the dance. Remember the dance. Remember the dance. So this is like a great aunt, strongly on your mother's side, but smiling, dancing, celebrating. Remember the dance. Remember this. That's really cool. This being is not in the body anymore. This is a being from the other side, but that's the information they're communicating me, and I'm just relaying it back to you the way I receive it. Thank you so much for that question, Danielle. I really appreciate it. Question from Animal. My sister's cat was injured and has resisted healing. Is there guidance for me as to what I can do to offer or transmute this trauma? Yes. They're telling me that there's a natural element that can be nurtured. There's a natural element, and this can be nurtured. But it is in your capability to reach into the energy of this entity, and literally pull the physical trauma out of the body. The experiential memory it holds in its body, you can pull that event out, literally draw the event out of that creature's body, and you will see interesting results that we hope that you will come and share in this comment section so that others can be likewise inspired. But you can literally draw the memory of that trauma out of that creature's body. You can draw the memory of that out of this creature's body if you so choose. Wow, that's really cool. I like that. Drawing it out from the body. Question from Kelsey. Any message for me? See you for the meditation aid. Yes, Kelsey, look forward to seeing you at the meditation time at 4 p.m. For those of you who are members of our 102 Mediumship Program, which is about releasing past dense emotional energies and creating a new feeling in your life. We're in a week of where you create a new energy for your new life. For those of you who want to know more about our courses and classes, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and check out, we got our upcoming 103 program, which begins this September 7th or 8th. You can go on the website and check that out. Get enrolled for this, learning about astral traveling, astral projection, and many other interesting subjects of spiritual evolution that I hope you'll be connected to. Alicia, your smile is your most gracious friend right now. And not simply the smile, but the vibration that you bring forth with it. Bring forth the vibration with the smile and feel it. It will fill you. It will fill you as a glass of water if you truly indulge in the energy that you bring forth when you direct your body to smile thusly. Very exciting. I like that. That's so simple, isn't it? That just by changing a look on your face, you can alter the energy in your body. I love that. Question from Sharon. Is there a message for me regarding the conflict going on with me and my partner at this time? Wow. Yeah, there's a bunch of beings jumping in. You both have guardian angels that are working with you. And what they're saying is you both need to connect. You need to connect on the point of love. Learn to hear without judgment. Learn to hear without judgment. Yeah. It's important. They're saying it's important to understand the differences in how you hear each other and how you respond to each other. It's important to really understand that, become very familiar with that, so that you can actually hear and honor and cherish each other for where you are is unique in your own position of consciousness. You have decided to join together on this journey, but you must learn to liberate yourself from your past. Liberate yourself from your fears. Liberate yourself from your anger. Liberate yourself from these things. And you will find for yourself specifically that you will hear him and see him very differently when you do not hear nor see through the eyes nor ears of fear. You shall hear and see very differently with the ear of love and the eye of love. You shall hear and know very differently. Wow. Thank you. Question from Sachet. Any message for me as to why I've been so emotional lately? What they're saying today, these energies that are coming into the planet, we've been getting this message from the Divine Collective, from Sanat Kumara, from many others that are saying the exact same thing. These are real energies coming in to this planet from the star, from the other planets, from the galactic center. And these energies are not neutral, and they can't be neutral. It's a flow of energy, like a flow of water through a hose. You can use the water to water a garden, or you can use it to put out a fire, or you can use it to knock somebody over. Learn to stay aligned. If you're not meditating, please learn to meditate. Get your body still and quiet. Get your body into a state of love and acceptance. Integrate these ascension energies. This is a real thing. And even scientifically, they're now coming out and saying very specifically that the sun actually does affect psychology. It affects our biology. It affects our emotional mood. They're now saying that scientifically. You can go and check it out. They're now saying that the sun influences our mood, which means we're receiving an energy. And you want to integrate these energies through a vibrational energy of love. Yes, I understand. Take the time to realize, get your body open and receptive. Draw love into your body. Get aligned to a vibrational state of love and allow these energies to come into you while you're in that frequency. If you're in a state of anger or fear and you're receiving these energies, you're going to be reacting in anger and fear. And this is happening all over the planet. There's nobody on this planet that is exempt from this. They keep saying this. Everyone is participating. That homeless person on the street, the rich and powerful, every single soul on this planet is receiving these energies. And how you receive them is going to determine what expresses through you. If you receive them in fear, you'll express more fear. If you receive them in joy, you'll express more joy. You receive them in anger, you'll express more anger. It's really simple. It's not complex. But each of you must come to an understanding of this. You need to come to understand that you are receiving this vast love, this light, this energy from other sources coming into you and from all around you. And the state of energy that you're in will determine what that energy will express through you as your life, as your experiences, as the people that come and go, as the events and circumstances you see yourself experiencing, even those suffering with great flood and calamity. There is an emotional quality behind all events in time and space, not simply the movement of physical objects as effects of interactions with other physical objects. There's an energy, an emotion behind all events. Or as my guardian angel John says, emotion is the fifth state of energy and organizes and directs all levels of matter below it. Wow, what a powerful answer. Thank you for that question. Really appreciate it. Hello, Fee. Hi, Chris. Got time for 2 more questions here. Soul Transmission. I love that. That's cool username. May I ask if my team have any advice for me regarding being seen by more people? I don't know this, but they're saying tell her she's making it happen right now by simply posing the question you are being seen. But the question you want to ask yourself is not how I can be seen by more people, but how I can be influencing and affecting more people in a way that's effective for my growth and evolution as an individual, while furnishing and providing others with that same stimulus to expand and to grow and to evolve. It must be very clear that you do not wish to just be seen, but you wish to be known. You wish others to experience a change and a transformation by their connection to you. It's so important that you understand this simple principle. Be very careful, for what you will ask for, you shall have. But you have started it now. Wonderful, thank you. You're very welcome, Alicia, and thank you for sharing that feedback. Alicia's just saying that she put a smile on her face and she could feel the change in her energy. It's really true. These ascension energies are real. These are real energies. The sun is a living being. The earth is a living being. They're radiating and emanating energy, and they're receiving energy. The sun receives energy from all around it. The earth receives energy from all around it. You're receiving energy from all around you. And how you learn to utilize and operate with those energies is going to determine what you manifest as experience in your physical dimension. Please understand this. Your physical dimension is but one facet of your consciousness, which goes across an infinite spectrum of potentialities. But you're most concerned with the one you think you're experiencing exclusively. But we can assure you, you're not experiencing your exclusivity as a physical body, for you also have the realm of thought, which is invisible to your body, but visible to your awareness. There are many dimensions to who you are, and you may choose to be subjective to one or objective of many. The choice is completely yours, but you must not deny the fact that your vibrational energies in the form of emotions is dictating the experiences that you are having, and how you will receive and transform energies will do likewise. Yes, your sciences are creating machines and technologies that can alter and change certain qualities of energy, but they do not understand the nature and function of emotional energy, that the human organism, awakened as a soul, has a greater influence and effect over time, space, and matter from the perspective of energy than any machine that you will ever create scientifically. Wow. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Elena, Galactic, and yes, Norma too, for sure. So guys, I'm really grateful you came out. Please come and join me on Friday. We're going to have Mother Gaia with us on Friday, and this is really important. And Friday on Shortcuts for Your Soul, which is going to be September the 2nd. So please join us for that. And I think you're going to really love what she's going to have to say about what she's doing in her transformation and change that we're also witnessing and experiencing, but we also participate in. I hope you'll join me this Friday with Mother Gaia on Shortcuts for Your Soul at 10 a.m. To my patrons, thank you so much for your support. It really makes a huge difference in what we're able to do or not do. And to my YouTube subscribers, thank you. If you're new to the channel, please remember, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you'll know when we come live, click all notifications, and come join us Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday for our live shows. This information, share it. Share this video with other people. Share this information so that you can inspire other people to be mindful of their energy, to be mindful of their thoughts, to begin to generate energies that are life-sustaining, life-enhancing, not life-diminishing. I want to wish you all much, much love and joy today, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on Friday at 10 a.m. Bye, everybody. Oh, if you want to know more about our courses and classes, go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com. Bye.